Okay, what is up, guys? Today I'm going to be doing my March Madness bracket, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and speed through the first round. So I have Alabama over Texas A&M, Corpus Christi. I have Maryland over West Virginia, San Diego State over Charleston, Virginia over Furman, Creighton over NC State. I promise I will have some upsets, but I have Baylor over UCSB. Okay, here's my first one. I have Utah State over Missouri. And I have Arizona over Princeton. And I have Purdue over whoever they're playing. They haven't decided that one yet. And I have Memphis winning. And a lot of people have Oral Roberts beating Duke because Oral Roberts is supposed to be really good. But I'm a Duke fan, so I'm going Duke on that one. And then I have Tennessee over Louisiana. And then this is my first upset. I have Providence over Kentucky. Then I have Kansas State over Montana State. And then I have another upset. I have USC over Michigan State. And then I have Marquette beating Vermont. Then on the eastern side, eastern side, I have Houston winning. The problem with them is their best player got injured, so they might not make it as far. Like, originally, I had them winning the entire thing, and my dad was like, they lost their best player, so they might not make it as far. And I have Iowa over Auburn, Drake over Miami, Indiana over Kent State. Oh, Drake over Miami is one of my biggest upsets. Not the biggest, though. The biggest one's about to come up. So I have Iowa State winning. And then this is my biggest upset. I have Kennesaw State over Xavier. Don't ask me why. All right, then I have Texas A&M over Penn State. Then I have Texas over Colgate over toothpaste. Then I have Kansas over Howard, obviously. Then I have Arkansas over Illinois. I'm a fan of Arkansas. I have family who lives in Arkansas. And St. Mary's, they're supposed to be really good this year, so I have St. Mary's. Then I'm going with UConn. Oh my gosh, I have barely any upsets. All right, then I'm going with TCU, right? Yeah, TCU. Then I have Gonzaga. And then I have Boise State. There's one. Then I have UCLA. Okay? So now in the second round, I have Alabama beating Maryland. Then I have Virginia beating San Diego State. Then I have Baylor beating Creighton, Arizona beating Utah State. Okay. Now this is one of my biggest upsets in the later rounds. Well, not the biggest, but I have Memphis beating Purdue because so I always make fun of my brother about this. The past 2 years, my brother has had Purdue either go to the championship or win it, and both years they've lost in the first or second round. So I have Memphis beating Purdue. Also, I remember last year I had Gonzaga winning, the year before that I had Gonzaga winning the entire thing, and then Memphis beat them in the second round. Wait, no, it was last year, I think. Right? Because they had Chet home. Yeah, all right. Then I have Kansas State beating Providence and Marquette beating USC. Then on the other side of the bracket, I have Iowa beating Houston. I don't know when they're going to get their player back, but I don't know. Okay, now, I don't know why, but I kind of like Drake whenever I looked at them. They beat Mississippi State, and then, well, they have a pretty good offense, and their defense is really good this year, and they have a good record. So I have Drake beating Indiana. And then I have Iowa State beating Kennesaw State. And then I have Texas beating Texas A&M because I don't really like A&M and Texas as the higher seed. Then I have Kansas beating Arkansas. And then I have St. Mary's beating UConn. There's an upset, I guess. Then I have Gonzaga beating TCU and UCLA beating Boise State. And then on this side, I have Alabama beating Virginia, Baylor beating... I have Arizona beating Baylor because Baylor's not been that good against top 25 schools, and their offense is worse, and then their defense is about the same. So I have Arizona winning that one. Oh, wait, I never did. Oh, I have Duke beating Tennessee. I skipped that one, evidently. And I have Duke beating Memphis as well. And then I have Kansas State beating Marquette. All right, on this side, so I don't know when Houston's getting their player back, but I was going off the thing, like, Houston wouldn't have him for a couple rounds, so I have Drake beating Houston. And then I have Texas beating Iowa State. And then I have Kansas beating St. Mary's and Gonzaga beating UCLA. All right, we're in our Elite Eight now. I have Bama beating Arizona. And then, let's see here, Kansas State versus Duke. Let's see here. So, I like Duke. They have a higher BPI rank. They did better in their conference, but they have a better defense, and then they score a little bit less points, but I think that's fine. So, and I'm a fan, so there's definitely no biasy there. And then I have Texas beating Drake, so sadly, Drake's Cinderella story ends, which is very sad. And I have Gonzaga beating Kansas. And on this side, I have Alabama versus Duke. Let's see here. So Duke has better defense, but Alabama's offense is 10 points better, and they're better against top 25, and then they did better in their conference. And then they have that one player who got, like, he, like, touched someone's gun or something. I forgot. And then he went and got to play, and he, like, scored 40. I forgot what happened to him, but it was not a good thing. And so I have Alabama beating Duke. And then on this side, I have Texas versus Gonzaga. And so I really like Drew Timme. And then Gonzaga has, like, the best offense in the entire league, basically. They're averaging 88 points a game. They did better in their conference. And their defense is around the same. And I don't really know about Texas. I don't know. And then in the championship, all right, this is the most important part. They have their defense is like around 5 points similarity, and they're both mainly known for their offense. And so I am going with Gonzaga, which I'm pretty sure I've gone with Gonzaga for like the past like 3 years. And for my final score, since they're both amazing at offense, I have Gonzaga 89 versus Alabama's 86. So, I think that's it for today, guys. I will see y'all probably sometime this week, maybe next week. Also, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for my video the other day getting 750 views. That is amazing, and I just hope y'all can blow up all of my videos so that I can go to the NBA Finals. So, I'll see y'all guys next time.